Tuesday.
Just make sure I mute it whenever you do it.
Well, see, it's coming through his. Once we turn on his microphone.
Now serving for the Panthers, number 2, Zoe Lee.
Really picking up his mic, and so think about it. The audio really has to be coming into it on that.
So if
I'm thinking that it's like this. Yeah, I would think that would be fine.
yeah.
I would just keep.
Now serving for Vilonia, number 12, Mayor Zipolak.
Yeah, that's what we did last week.
Make sure everything's set up, and I'm going to pick him up. Okay.
We lost it.
Second for Vilonia, number 23, Vilonia.
But I think our record.
Usually we like to have it on like
Now starting for the Panthers, number 16, David Sullivan.
We usually just turn it off because they play the songs.
Starting for Vilonia, number 2, Savannah Ainsley.
Because I can only keep.
That's what we had to do last week.
Now starting for the Panthers, number 4, Sydney Dunlap.
I don't think it'll be because she can cover the 2. It's going to be the crossover games as well. I was like, you mess other people up on the chance because you beat them. I know we got Kentucky. We got 2 teams from Tennessee. Cumberland. We got Cumberland, something. Middle
Starting for Vilonia, number 4, Olivia Dixon.
They're brand new. Like, I mean, we have.
Now starting for the Panthers, number 9, Allison Folks. Now starting for Vilonia, number 16, Haley H.
And I immediately got that shit. It's like, whoa! It's like, I know I have it. So when I'm looking, I was like, I think it's because went back to the surf. And so as soon as they did, EMO goes in and comes out. Well, then they realized the wrong person was the surf, so the right person goes back. EMO just switches again. Once what comes out, once that did it, she literally did it so fast, I'm like, so no one saw it. That's an administrative. But the thing was good.
Go, JK.
Now, so number 3, Madison Peck.
What's up, buddy? Hey, man.
Serving for Vilonia, number 5, Madison Dixon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. I'm Tal Newton, your host. We're going to get started with a little bit of volleyball tonight. Just starters for the Vilonia Eagles are number 3, Kaylee Party, number 7, Madison Wright, number 10, Lainey Wilson, number 11, Rachel Daniel, number 14, Addie Womack, and number 18, Leah Goff. And now for your Greenbrier Panthers starters. Number 7, Cassidy Lear. Number 8, Kendall Johnston. Number 10, Lily Mahan. Kinley Mobley, number 11. Number 14, Grace House. Number 18, Braden. And number 19, Haley Moss. Head coaches, Katie Huff. Ladies and gentlemen, the Greenbrier Ladies Panther volleyball team here. They're sitting at a record right now of 7-1 in conference play, and that's really what matters. So that's going to determine their placing in state. And just last Thursday, they had a crushing defeat against the Greenwood Bulldogs. They lost 3-0. This week, they're looking for a little bit of a redemption story as they play the Eagles, who are their rivals and the worst team in conference. The Eagles are sitting at an 0-9 record right now. And the Lady Panthers are now second in conference behind Greenwood. Hopefully the ladies can win these 3 sets real quick and then on to next Thursday's matchup. Lily Mahan's going to start us out serving tonight. Good serve to start the day from Lily Mahan. Good block by the Lady Panthers to put the first points on the board. They're going to go up 1-0. Lily Mahan is still back serving. Great kill by number 19, Haley Moss. One of the leaders of this girls' team, Haley Moss. And another good kill by Lady Panthers. That one comes from number 18, Bray Denton. The Lady Panthers are going to go up 3-0 on the Lady Eagles. Lily Mahan still back to serve. Another good kill from number 19, Haley Moss. Lady Panthers are going to be up 4-0. Another good serve from Lee Mahan. And that one will be out. A hard strike from the Lady Eagles. And the Lady Panthers are going to get another point. It's going to be 5-0. A great serve from Lily Mahan to put the Lady Panthers up 6-0 over the Lady Eagles. Ooh. The Lady Panthers can't get enough on the block, and it's going to fall short. The Eagles will get their first point of the game. It's going to be 6-1, Greenbrier Panthers. Lady Panthers fighting to keep it alive. They're still keeping it alive, and it just falls. The Lady Eagles will take the point. It's going to be 6-2 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. A few bad touches from the Lady Panthers, and the Vilonia Eagles will score again. It's going to be 6-3. Greenbrier Panthers are on top. Another good kill by the Lady Panthers. It's going to be 7-3, and we're going to see our second Greenbrier Panther serving tonight. It's going to be number 19, Haley Moss. She gets a good serve. Lady Eagles are able to send it back over. Good setup by the girls. Kinley Mobley gets a great kill, and they're going to score. Greenbrier's up 8-3. Another good serve from the senior, Haley Moss. And another good kill from number 18, Bray Denton. This Lady Panthers front row is off to a really good start. They're going to be up 9-3. Another good serve from the senior, Haley Moss. Greenbrier point. The ball went out of bounds. It's going to be 10-3 in favor of Greenbrier. Vilonia trying to keep it alive. Greenbrier's going to get a good setup. And Vilonia keeps it alive. Oh. Haley Moss tried to keep it alive, but it hit the rafters and came right down. The Vilonia Eagles will score on that. It's going to be 10-4 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier keeping it alive. And a great strike from Lily Mahan. The Panthers are going to go up 11-4. Number 7, Cassie Lear, is back serving right now. She gets a good serve. And a good tip from the Lady Panthers, and Vilonia is going to cross the middle line. Greenbrier's going to go up 12-4. Good call from the Lady Panthers. The ball went out of bounds. It's going to be 13-4. Cassie Lear is still serving for your Lady Panthers. Another good call from your Lady Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. Cassie Lear is going to stay back and serve again. It's 14-4. Vilonia keeps the ball alive, and now Greenbriers are doing the same. They get a good setup, but Vilonia keeps it alive as well. And the ball goes out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Vilonia Eagles. It's going to be 14-5 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier keeping it alive, gets a good setup, but it was hit just a little bit hard and it goes out of bounds, goes out of the backcourt. Greenbrier still on top, 14-6. Greenbrier keeping it alive, and Grace House barely goes out of bounds. Vilonia's going to get the point. It's going to be 14-7 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier keeps it alive, gets a good setup. And now Vilonia's going to keep it alive. Haley Moss with a little bit too hard of a hit there, and the Greenbrier Panthers are not going to get the point. It's going to be 14-8 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. A bad serve from the Lady Eagles. Greenbrier will get the point. It's going to be 15-8. Presley Collum comes in for the Panthers, and Kendall Johnson is back to serve. Cassie Lear keeps it alive. Lady Eagles hit it just a little bit too hard, and it goes out. Greenbrier Panthers are going to get that point. Greenbrier gets the point again. It'll be 17-9 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier will get another point. It's going to be 18-9. Kendall Johnson with the short serve. Lady Panthers keep it alive, get a good setup to the backside. They're sending it back and forth. Greenbrier get another good setup. And they're keeping it alive. And the Greenbrier Panthers come away with the point. Great effort from Greenbrier by just constantly keeping it alive. It's going to be 19-9 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. Serve will fall just a little bit short. Vilonia will get the point. It's going to be 19-9. Another good call by the Greenbrier Panthers. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're going to get the point. Greenbrier's going to be up 20-9, and number 5, Faith Hill, is going to come in, and she will serve. That's a short serve from Faith Hill. The Lady Eagles are going to get the point. 20-10 in favor of the Lady Panthers. A short serve from the Lady Eagles. Greenbrier will get the point. It's going to be 21-10. Number 14 is back to serve. Grace House. Short serve from Grace House, and Vilonia is going to get the point. Back to back to back bad serves. And the Lady Panthers keep it alive by a great effort by Cassie Lear. What a play running after the ball and getting it back in play. The Lady Panthers have been doing great today about getting the setup that they want. Another good save from the Lady Panthers. And another good kill from 19, Haley Moss. Greenbrier's going to go up 22-11, and in comes Lily Mahan to serve. Great kill from Haley Moss. Lady Panthers are going to go up 23-11 on these Lady Eagles. One more point for the Lady Panthers, and they're going to take this set home with them. They're going to be up 24-11. A good serve from Lily Mahan. And a good tip from the Vilonia Eagles. It's going to be 24-12 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. We just want to say thank you to everyone joining us today on the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. And be sure to hit that subscribe button to catch all the action. Greenbrier keeping it alive. They want this point, so this set will be over so that they can get closer to a win tonight. Vilonia keeping it alive. Good save from Cassidy Lear, and they continue to keep it alive, but a bad setup from Greenbrier. Vilonia is going to take the point. It's going to be 24-13. Oh, and Kendall Johnson with the great setup, and Bray Denton with the great kill to end the set. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We just want to give a special thanks to our live stream partners, First Security Bank and American Safeguard Insurance. You can catch all our games on our YouTube channel or the official home for Greenbrier Sports at www.greenbrierathletics.com or on the Mascot Media app for iOS or Android. The Greenbrier Panthers are going to come out in their second set. They won't win the first point. It's going to be 1-0 in favor of the Vilonia Eagles. Good setup from the Panthers. And Braid Denton makes a great play. Greenbrier will score on it. It's going to be 1-1. It'll go out of bounds, and Greenbrier will get the point. It's going to be 2-1 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Kendall Johnson back to serve. It just falls right in bounds. It's going to be 2-2. Vilonia keeps the play alive, sends it back to Greenbrier, and Greenbrier's keeping it alive and well. And Haley Moss gets a good send. It'll go off the block of a Vilonia Eagle and out of bounds. It'll be a Greenbrier point. Number 1, Mallory Vanover, and number 5, Faith Hill, are going to sub in for the Greenbrier Panthers. And now Faith Hill will be back to serve. Castelier calls it correct that time by not hitting it and letting it go out of bounds. It's going to be 4-2 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Faith Hill still back to serve. She'll get a good serve sent over. Castelier keeps it alive. Kendall Johnson with a good setup. Mallory Vanover sends it. Vilonia's going to keep it alive and well. And it goes out of bounds. That's a Greenbrier Panther point. Greenbrier's going to be up 5-2. Ooh, and a great kill from the senior number 18, Braid Denton. The Panthers are going to go up 6-2, and Faith Hill is still back to serve. She'll get a good jump serve to the Lady Eagles, and Lady Eagles keep it alive. Greenbrier with a good block, and they're going to get the point. 7-2 in favor of your Lady Panthers. Vilonia's going to call a timeout to regroup, and we'll be right back. And we're back with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. The Lady Panthers have a lead over the Lady Eagles 7-2. Faith Hill back to serve. She gets a good serve. Greenbrier keeps it going. Oh, a great tip from the senior, number 18, Bray Denton. They're going to go up 8-2. This Greenbrier Panthers team is looking much better than it did last Thursday against Greenwood. Number 5, Faith Hill, still back to serve. And it's out of bounds. A great serve from Faith Hill. She's on a roll right now. We'll see if she can continue to keep it up. It's going to be 9-2 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. She just gets it barely over the net, and the Vilonia Eagles cannot seem to send it back over to the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier will score again. It's going to be 10-2. Faith Hill is still back serving. And another great serve from Faith Hill. They're going to go up 11-2. These Lady Panthers are looking great right now. It's going to be 12-2 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Faith Hill is still back to serve. And she gets another good serve. Vilonia keeps it alive, sends it back to Greenbrier. Greenbrier is able to keep it alive and get a good setup. Vilonia keeps it going as well. Castilier keeps it up. And he gets to the ground. Great play from Presley Cullum. And Faith Hill gets to keep on serving. It's going to be 13-2. Favor of Greenbrier. Faith Hill with another good serve. And it just goes right out of bounds. It's going to be a Lady Eagles point. It's going to be 13-3. Bray Denton fakes the kill and tips it, and it was a great play. But the Lady Eagles responded well to it. Lady Eagles are going to send it back to Greenbrier again, and Bray Denton kills it. Off the block and into the net for the Lady Eagles, and Lady Panthers are going to get the point. Number 4, Sydney Dunlap is back to serve. And a great play from the Greenbrier Panthers. They're going to get another point put up back on the board for them. It's going to be 15-3 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. And the sophomore, Cindy Dunlap, is still back to serve. Not many sophomores get the chance to play on this team due to the fact of how senior heavy it is. Mallory Vanover, another sophomore. It's a great play, but the Lady Eagles keep it alive. And it'll be set up for Mallory Vanover, and she'll get the play. It's going to be 16-3, Lady Panthers. Cindy Dunlap still back to serve. Lady Panthers keep it alive. Mallory Vanover with the great setup and a great kill from the sophomore. Lady Panthers are going to go up 17-3. Sydney Dunlap is still serving. She's had some good serves thus far, and she continues to get another one. Lady Eagles couldn't quite get it over the net, so Sydney Dunlap will get to serve again. It's going to be 18-3 in favor of your Lady Panthers. Sydney Dunlap with the short serve, but it does the job, and the Lady Panthers will get the point from a block. What a great play from up front. That is where they did not look so great last Thursday. They've really improved since then, and now they're up 19-3. Sydney Dunlap keeps it alive, and Mallory Vanover sends it back over. Kendall Johnson's keeping it alive, and now Grace House with the kill. What a good play by the senior, number 14. Your Lady Panthers are going to be up 20-3 on the Lady Eagles. Sydney Dunlap still back to serve. She gets another good one, and she'll get the ace. 21-3. And another good serve by the sophomore. Great play from number 13, Presley Collum, giving the Lady Panthers a point. It's going to be 22-3 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Sydney Dunlap is still back to serve for the Lady Panthers. And the Lady Eagles thought it was going to go out of bounds, but Sydney Dunlap put it in the perfect spot. And they will get the point. It's going to be 23-3. Lady Eagles keeping it alive this time. Sydney Dunlap keeps it alive, and it goes to Mallory Vanover with a great play, but the Lady Eagles do keep it alive. And it goes out. The Lady Eagles will block it, but it goes out of bounds, and Sydney Dunlap gets to serve again. It's going to be 24-3 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Sydney Dunlap with another good serve for the Greenbrier Panthers. And the Lady Eagles get back on the board. It's going to be 24-4. Lady Eagles serve. What a great kill from the senior number 14, Grace House. And the Panthers are going to win it, and we're going to be right back. Welcome back to the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. We want you just to be sure and hit the subscribe button to catch all of the action for your Greenbrier sports. We want to give a special thanks to our live stream partners, First Security Bank and American Safeguard. You can catch all of our games on our YouTube channel or the official home of the Greenbrier Sports at www.greenbrierathletics.com or on the Mascot Media app for iOS and Android. My name is Talon Newton. I'm going to be doing this last set here today. Hopefully the Greenbrier Panthers can win a quick one and we can be on our way. Greenbrier needs a 3-set victory, quick one. They don't need to give up any more sets the rest of this season as they aim to win conference. They're neck and neck with Greenwood right now, and Greenwood beat them just last Thursday here in their house, but Greenbrier traveled up there and beat them at their house. So Greenbrier and Greenwood are really neck and neck. Russellville's not too far behind, sitting at 6-2, and Greenbrier sitting at 7-1, and Greenwood is sitting at 7-1. So this is another crucial game for the Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier's going to keep it alive. They're down 2-1. And it'll go out, and they're going to tie it up at 2. Cassidy Lear gets a good serve. Ooh, and Grace House with a good kill. Greenbrier's going to go up 3-2. Cassidy Lear with the serve. She'll get a good serve, and the Lady Eagles trying to keep it alive, but just can't quite do it. Greenbrier is going to go up 4-2. Cassie Lear back to serve. Lady Eagles send it over and keep it going, but the Lady Panthers can't respond. It's going to be 4-3 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Greenbrier barely keeps it alive, sends it back to Vilonia, and it looks like a little bit of a miscommunication from the Eagles as they just let the set fall. Faith Hill and Zoe Lee are going to come in. Zoe Lee is going to be back to serve. And it goes out of bounds and into the student section. Greenbrier's going to be up 6-3. Zoe Lee is back to serve. She gets a good serve. Eagles will set it up nicely, but it'll go out of bounds. And it was tipped off the Greenbrier Panthers' hands, and it's going to be a Lady Eagles point. It's going to be 6-4 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. The Lady Eagles keep it alive. Ooh, Grace House with the vicious kill. Lady Panthers are going to go up 7-4. Number 19, Haley Moss comes in. Bailey Burrow with the serve. Castlear keeps it alive. Bailey Burrow sends it over. They didn't get the setup they wanted there. And the Vilonia Eagles are going to find a little bit of open real estate and put the ball right inside of it. Greenbrier Panthers are up 7-5. Number 3 comes in, Madison Fett for your Greenbrier Panthers. Lady Eagles serve. Ooh, and a good play from the senior, number 19, Haley Moss, to give the Lady Panthers the point. It's going to be 8-5. And number 14, Grace House, is back to serve. A good serve from Grace House. Nice little ace. 9-5 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. And another good serve from the senior Grace House, putting it in places that are just hard to reach for the Lady Eagles. Lady Panthers are going to go up 10-5. Grace House is still back to serve. And it'll stay in, and the Lady Eagles will get the point. 10-6 in favor of the Greenbrier Panthers. Lady Eagles serve. And a good play by Greenbrier Panthers. They're going to put another point on the board. It's going to be 11-6. And number 1, Mallory Vanover, and number 8, Kendall Johnston, are going to come in for your Greenbrier Panthers. Kendall Johnson is back to serve. Greenbrier keeps it alive, gets a good setup, but can't quite get it over the net, and the Lady Eagles are going to take the point. It's going to be 11-7 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. And a good block from the Greenbrier Panthers. 12-7 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Number 17, Bailey Burrows, comes in for Greenbrier. And number 19, Haley Moss, is back to serve. Ooh, and a good kill from the sophomore. Number 1, Mallory Vanover. Greenbrier's going to go up 13-7. Haley Moss is still back to serve for the Panthers. Vilonia keeps the ball alive, but they can't send it back over to Greenbrier. 14-7 in favor of your Lady Panthers. Haley Moss serves again. Another good serve, and they call it in. Great placement from the senior. It's going to be 15-7 in favor of the Panthers. Ooh! Number 18, Bray Denton, with the vicious kill. Haley Moss gets a little bit of a short serve, and the Lady Eagles are going to get the point, and they're going to get the serve back. Number 4, Sydney Dunlap, comes in for the Panthers. Vilonia now has the serve, and it goes out of bounds. Greenbrier's going to get the serve right back. 17-8 in favor of your Lady Panthers. Cassie Lear is back to serve for your Lady Panthers. She gets a good jump serve. Vilonia fighting to keep it alive, sending it back over. Oh, and it just barely fits in. It's going to be 17-9 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Cassidy Lear. And it just goes out. A good setup from Cassidy Lear and Kendall Johnson, but it'll just go out of bounds, and Lady Panthers will get the point. 17-10 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. A short serve from the Eagles. And a good kill from the senior Grace House. It's going to be 18-10. Number 5, Faith Hill is going to come in, and as will number 2, Zoe Lee for your Greenbrier Panthers. And it goes out of bounds. Greenbrier will get the point. Zoe Lee is still back to serve. And it goes out of bounds again. 5 more points, and these Lady Panthers can send the Eagles home with a crushing defeat. Lady Eagles will make a substitution. Zoe Lee with a good serve. It's a little short, but it gets the job done. Lady Panthers keeping it alive after a block, and great kill from number 14, Grace House. Your Lady Panthers are going to get another point. It's going to be 21-10. Zoe Lee is back to serve. She gets it over. It's another short serve. She gets a good setup. And the point, after a little bit of confusion, goes to the Lady Eagles. 21-11. Greenbrier has another demanding lead in this set, and 4 more points will put this game away. A short serve from the Lady Eagles. And Grace House again. Another kill. With all the kills that Grace House has tonight, someone might need to call the police. Bailey Burrow back to serve for your Greenbrier Panthers. Vilonia's just going to send it back to Greenbrier. Greenbrier's going to get a good setup. Vilonia is going to keep it alive. Bailey Burrows keeps it going, so is Cassie Lear, and Haley Moss is going to send it back over to Vilonia. Vilonia does not get the setup they want, and now Greenbrier will. Vilonia gets a little bit of a block there and keeps it alive. Here it comes again. Still kept alive by the Vilonia Eagles. This is a long rally, maybe one of the longest ones we've seen tonight, and it is now over. Greenbrier Panthers can put another point on the board, 23-11 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Bailey Burrows back to serve. Barely just goes out of bounds on the serve. Vilonia Eagles will get the point, and Madison Fett will come in for Bailey Burrows. It's going to be 23-12 in favor of your Greenbrier Panthers. Vilonia with a good serve to Greenbrier. Greenbrier's going to set it up how they want it, and they get exactly what they want. Another great play from Grace House. It's going to be 24-12. One more point. The student section holding up the number 1 because that's all they need, and they're going to get it on an ace. Ladies and gentlemen, the Greenbrier Panthers have won. We thank you for joining us with the Greenbrier Panthers Sports Network. Hope you tune in next time as the Lady Panthers play on Thursday. We'll see you later.